Hey there, how y'all doing? Not going to do a review, just first impressions on my latest knife. Just got it today. I've been wanting one of these things for 3 years, and I've been putting it off, because I always said that I'd never pay this much for a knife, but I did. I pulled the trigger and got it today. I got the Chris Reeve Large Sebenza 21 with the Micarta Inlays. And here she is. This is one beautiful knife. It is now the most expensive knife I own, or probably ever will own. This is a thing of beauty right here. Folks, this is a $500 knife. I'm not bragging on how much I paid for it. I'm bragging on the fit and finish of this knife. When I got into knives 3 years ago, I started out, just buying the good $20, $30, and $40 knives, and then I would gradually get a little bit more and go up into the $60 and $80 knives, and then I got up into the $100 knives. And once you get into knives and start messing with them, you start finding out what's a better cut above, a better notch above. And I couldn't make up my mind whether I wanted a Strider or a Sebenza. And somebody made the comment once, if you want to use your knife, get a Sebenza. If you want to abuse your knife, get a Strider. That's not knocking a Strider. I couldn't make up my mind, but a Strider's more in tune for somebody that's out and about all day long in the woods or whatever, or doing heavy stuff. So that's not really what I'm into. But so I decided on the Sebenza. This thing is so smooth. I mean, just holding this titanium handle in your hand, I mean, it just feels, I mean, this is the most comfortable knife I ever bought and ever had in my life. And I own a lot of knives, and this thing is it's top dog. It's king of the hill. I said I wasn't going to do a review because there are so many of them out there, but this is one of those, the good old made in the USA. It's got the Idaho made stamp right on here that Chris Reeve puts on there. It's got his little trademark here, Chris Reeve. Titanium frame lock, and this blade is S35VN. It's a bead blast. I don't know if my camera is going to be good enough to show. I mean, not bead blast, I'm sorry. It's stonewashed. The handles are bead blast, but the blade is stonewashed. I've just been excited. I'm all tongue-tied. I've been playing with this thing all day long. I've reviewed or gone on YouTube for the last 3 years, researching everything I can about this thing, and every night before I go to bed. And last week my wife was saying, come up and told me, she said, you look at that thing every night before you go to bed. I said, yeah, I sure do, just wishful thinking. She said, go ahead and get it. And I said, do what? She said, go ahead and get it. So I did. Love my wife. It's got these black Micarta Inlays. These things aren't glued or taped on there like you would think. These things are actually milled into the titanium. They're not coming off of there, folks. Got the Chris Reeve lanyard on it. And one thing, I wasn't expecting this. Anybody that knows anything about Sebenzas, you know what I'm talking about. But a non-knife person is probably looking at this right now. You paid that much for that knife? Well, yeah, I did. It was worth it. What I was going to say is on a lot of them I see, the thumb stud is blue. And back here by the lanyard pin, it's blue. But I was already thinking ahead, when I get it, how am I going to go ahead and get some silver screws to put on? But it came with the silver screws. And that made it even more of a thrill for me. And this titanium pocket clip, I just can't say enough about it. This is so smooth, and just to listen to it open and close, just that is quality right there, folks. That the fit and finish on this is, the tolerances are just unbelievable. This knife is dead centered perfect. I can get it lined up in here. The tolerance on this is just absolutely amazing. If I can relate this to non-knife people, it's like somebody that loves to fish. And they go fishing all the time in a John boat. Well, you get a Ranger bass boat and fishing in it. That's what I like to reference it to right there. Or if you got a Rock Island Armory 1911, and I'm not knocking those, are a good gun, but you got a Rock Island Armory 1911, then you get a Colt 1911. That's what I'm saying with this knife and the other knives that I have. Does that mean I'm going to do away and abandon my $50, $60, $70, $80, $90 knives? No, no way. I love those knives. I use them every day. And this one's going to be a user. This will not be a safe queen. I fully intend to use this. It also has admirability context to it. You know how guys get together and whoever got the best and fanciest fishing rod and reel, and who's got the best gun, and they pull out whatever they got, and I'm always, you know, with deputies, we all, the biggest majority of them carry knives. We're always comparing knives, and this one right here is definitely, it definitely has a admirability context to it. Comes with a little Allen wrench. Chris Reeve actually encourages you to take this thing apart and clean it. This is one of the only knife manufacturers I know that does that. I have several Benchmates, and it tells you right there on the warranty, if you break it down, you crack it open, you just violated the warranty. But he encourages you to take it down, clean it. He even includes a little thing of his grease to put on the pivot. And here's the birthday card on it. All these Sebenzas come with a birthday card. That's a Large Sebenza 21 with inlays, black canvas micarta. It's got S35V in steel with a Rockwell hardness of 58 to 59. And its birth date was October the 14th, 2013. That was just a little 1 week over a month ago. They have just made this thing. Proud of that birthday card on this gentleman right here. And the jimping on this thing. I don't know if you're going to be able to, if it's going to pick it up or not, but it's starting to mess up on me, macro. Some of the videos I've seen that the guys were saying that the jimping on their Sebenza 21 was very smooth and it was non-functional. But this one is functional, buddy. That is got some traction on it. I don't know if he changed what he did. Let me see if I can. I don't know if this will show up or not. But that is some, that's aggressive jimping right there. It's not smooth and slick like I thought it was going to be when I got it. That really impressed me. And the scales on this thing is bead blasted titanium. Just the way this thing feels in your hand. Love that sound. To give you a little size comparison, here's the Sebenza. Here's the Endura 4. And here's the paramilitary too. They are all pretty much in the same size category. This thing, it weighs 4.7 ounces, and that is just about perfect. And I'm just still in awe of it. I love this knife dearly already. Well, I've gone over my limit. I just wanted to show you what I got. So, fellas, I appreciate it, and gals too. So, thank you very much, and see you guys later.